Meanwhile, a gunman ambushing Border Patrol agents at an annex building in McAllen, Texas. It happened Monday morning yesterday. At least 2 police officers and a Border Patrol employee were injured. The Department of Homeland Security said both Border Patrol agents and local police helped neutralize the shooter. He's dead. Joining me now, Kate Monroe, the CEO of VetCom. Kate, good to have you with us. Of course, the other part of that story, that in another part of Texas, you had as many as 8 to 10 people that are arrested and charged with attempted murder after a law enforcement officer was shot there. 2 violent assaults just within days of each other. What do you make of this?
What on earth is going on in Texas? You got the floods, you got people trying to take people out. It's absolutely absurd. I'm amazed by the outrage, especially when you're talking about people getting this inflamed over ICE and all the ICE raids. It's like nobody cared when there's 500,000 veterans who served our country that we never made citizens, that we deport them. But you're going to sit and do rallies and burn cities down and try to shoot and kill people over these ICE raids. I really don't understand people's fake outrage. And I got to think a lot of it comes from social media. It comes from the media inflaming this situation, and it needs to stop. You need to let the government do what they need to do to protect the sovereignty of our nation.
Well, actually, it's coming from the Democrat Party. Axios yesterday published a story quoting at least 5 Democrat lawmakers saying that their constituents were literally calling for blood. Kate, I mean, again, we have demonized these ICE agents over and over again. They've called them the Gestapo, Nazis, and now it's almost as if it's open season on Border Patrol and ICE agents.
These are regular people. A lot of these people served in the military, then they become police, they become fire, they become border agents, and we're out there trying to gun people down. We're out for blood. Well, look at the people who are likely out for blood. They might be part of this population that ICE is trying to go after. And if you're one of these lawmakers and the bulk of your citizens, or not even citizens, the bulk of your votership, right, are all these people that we're about to deport, I can see why you'd want to try to stand in the gap because you don't want to lose your seat. But that is incredible to me that these federal lawmakers are allowed to act in this manner and we don't do something bigger at the federal level to them. It's amazing to me what is allowed to go on in this nation when you are a seated official.
Well, and speaking of that, California Senator Alex Padilla calling ICE officers in Los Angeles all for show, armored vehicles, tactical gear, military-grade weapons. He says it's not security, it's intimidation, and has no place in our communities. Your reaction to what the senator said there?
It's not a big surprise. Living here in California, sometimes I just wonder if maybe I just wasn't made for this state. You know, the kind of lady that I am, the kind of things that I stand for, maybe I would be better served living in Texas. In fact, I was watching all of this press and coverage you guys are doing about the flood, and I was thinking, if this happened in California, thousands of people would be dead. Nobody would rally. There wouldn't be anybody to rally the troops. There would be no infrastructure, no support, no early warning system. You have a disaster like that in a state like this, nobody's going to fix it. All of the lawmakers here in our state, all they do is spend time grandstanding. They do very little for their actual constituents. It's gross to me. It's vile, and I wish the state of California would flip a little more red than we did last time.
Well, and to that point, take a look at where those devastating fires took place. Not a single home has actually been rebuilt. So it's a point well taken. All right, Kate, we've got to leave it there. We certainly appreciate all of your great insight. Thank you. All right, Kate Monroe.